a chemical reaction where oxidation and reduction occurs simultaneously ataupun at the same time. Boleh tetap akan keluar. Okay. After that, the YouTube experiment sudah lama tak keluar dalam SPM. Jadi kali kita sudah target. Jadi you go to page 5. You go to page 5. Okay, now you see I have brown solution here, and then page 5, number 5. Okay, at X I have brown solution, at electrode Y I have colorless solution, and then in the middle there I'm using sulfuric. When you say sulfuric, you tarik dan tulis. What's the function of sulfuric? To let the ions to flow through and complete the circuit. Okay, sure adalah. Okay, so basically you learn. Okay, now you see X, they're using what? Iron 2 sulfate. Okay, iron 2 sulfate. Okay, table 3 shows information about the material used during the experiment. During the experiment. So, masa eksperimen dekat X, I put iron 2. Tapi sekarang sudah jadi brown. That means my iron 2 sudah menjadi iron 3. You sendiri catat. Okay. Iron 2 is green. Iron 3 is brown. Boleh So, what happened at X? Oxidation. Cikgu akan catat oxidation. And then I will start write the equation also lah. Iron 2. Okay. Arrow become iron 3 plus and release 1 electron. Boleh? Jadi, I will talk to myself. Okay, mula-mula you letak anox red cat. Anox. Anode oxidation. Red cat. Reduction at cathode. Jadi, you look at your X now. Your X iron 2 become iron 3, right? Okay, oxidation number increases. Jadi, oxidation. Our iron 2 ion undergo oxidation. Jadi, carbon electrode X I will call anode. Anode where a lot of electrons are coming and accumulate, right? Banyak electron. Jadi, dia menjadi terminal negative. Okay. And I go to my Y. Here I call anode. There I will call cathode. Right. And here I already tanda negative terminal because banyak electron berkumpul. And that electron will start flow from X to Y. Catat sekarang. You take your pen, you tanda. Jadi your electrons are moving X to Y clockwise. Tetap ada soalan macam ni. Okay. Coming down here. Boleh Okay, fine. It's coming here. And your Y is cathode and it's positive terminal. I will put one across like that. Now I read some more in the table. Y, I'm using acidified potassium manganate 7. Okay, manganate 7, after reaction, it become manganate 2. Okay, my manganate 7 after reaction become manganate 2 where it receive 5 electron. Boleh? Purple to colorless. Boleh? Catat sendiri, catat all. Okay, so where reduction occur at cathode lah, reduction. So which one undergo reduction? Acidified potassium manganate 7, or you also can say manganate 7 ion undergo reduction. Boleh? Jadi, my X, the observation is green solution turns brown. My Y, the observation is purple solution turn colorless. Boleh? And then, my iron 2 ion undergo oxidation. Here, my manganate 7 ion undergo reduction. All your idea. Okay, fine. State the color of the acidified potassium manganate solution. Purple. Boleh? Catat Purple. Okay, state the color. Sometimes teacher will say, what's the color changes for this manganate 7? Okay, baca secara teliti State the observation at X. What do you observe at X? Observation mean at first, at last, dua-dua kena ada. At first, green solution, right? So, catat. Green solution turns brown. Boleh Okay. Okay, boys. After teacher discuss, I don't take anything. I don't post today. Sebab today you need, after this, you go and sleep. Boleh? Okey, boleh ya? So jadi yang datang sini dengar secara teliti which page I discuss and you do little bit and then around like 10 o'clock you go sleep. Okay? You really need a very good rest mode to think tomorrow. Okay, boleh ya? Determine the oxidation number for manganese 7. Jadi macam mana mau kira? MnO minus the O ada 7, right? You kirakan. Okay? For Mn, I don't know. I just letak X. Oxygen cikgu ada 7. And then, the oxidation number for oxygen is -2. Okay? Sama dengan KMNO7. Am I correct? MNO7? Betul ke? KMNO7, right? Kalau tak ada, you cepat-cepat buka buku, Manganate 7. Okay, betul. MNO negatif. O4, O4. O4, Okay, and then, okay, how to calculate? X campur oxygen got 4. Sorry, just now teacher say 7. Oxygen ada 4 in the bracket -2, close bracket. Your total charge is -1. Jadi X tolak 8 equals to -1. Okay, so X sama dengan -1 campur 8. X sama dengan +7. Boleh? 2 markah, you substitute 1 mark and your final answer +7 lagi 1 markah. Ingat Okay, write the ionic equation for the reaction occur at your Y. Your Y punya manganate punya equation ialah apa? You must write properly lah. Okay, here I can tell you but you must write step by step. MnO -4 campur 5 elektron and then campur 8 ion hydrogen equals to Mn2 plus campur 4 water molecule. Boleh? Okay. So next, name the reaction that, okay lah. After that, what I will ask you, which substance undergo oxidation? Which substance undergo reduction? And I will say, write half equation for oxidation. Write half equation for reduction. It goes like that. Okay, Okay. Jadi, one more question you sendiri practice, Okay. Macam 6, Okay, now teacher will go to, okay, soalan 11. Okay, soalan 11 is your electrolysis. Tetap akan keluar because you are very first time learn this. Okay, now you see, I have to gambar, right? My first picture, I have zinc chloride 1 molarity. Tulis, concentrated halide. Concentrated halide means electrolysis rules number 2. Your halide chloride ion. So at anode, chloride ion is choose to discharge. Jadi, S, carbon electrode S, and the test tube will collect chlorine gas, Cl2. What color chlorine gas? Greenish, yellow. Boleh? Why I choose chloride ion and get chlorine gas? You must write properly. The concentration of chloride ion is higher than the hydroxide ion. Itu untuk anode. How do you know anode? Look at your battery. Okay, garisan panjang is the positive terminal and you call anode. So your T ialah cathode. At your T, we have zinc ion and we have hydrogen ion. Boleh? So among the two ion, what's the rules? We will choose the ion that has E naught value, more positive or less negative will be discharged. Okay, so zinc is very negative lah. If I'm not mistaken, 0.7 something. Hydrogen is 0.0 voltage. Jadi hydrogen is discharged and you will get hydrogen gas. Okay, again, your anode is S. Okay, your T is cathode. Jadi always remember anox. Anode oxidation will release electron lah. Yeah, of course, chloride ion release electron become chlorine gas. You go to your T, cathode reduction. Yeah, your hydrogen ion, 2 hydrogen ion receive 2 electron and become hydrogen gas. Boleh? Itu untuk eksperimen 1. Eksperimen 2, 1 molarity but I'm using zinc sulfide. It's not halide solution. It's not halide solution. Teacher take picture. Later we take some more picture. You all don't run away. Okay. So, jadi kalau not allied ion means rules number 1. Jadi what other ions go to your U? Your U is anode. And then your V is cathode. Sulfur ion is going there and hydroxide going there. We will choose hydroxide. Hydroxide you choose and discharge. You must able to write the equation. I will get oxygen gas. That side, your V summer like your T. Hydrogen ion, so you will get hydrogen gas. Boleh? Okay, now you see the question. Name all the N ion present in zinc chloride solution. N ion means negatively charged ion, zinc chloride solution, zinc chloride and water. Okay, zinc chloride, chloride is your anion, in water hydroxide. Jadi tulis dalam perkataan because they want the name. Chloride ion, hydroxide ion. Okay, lepas tu write the formula of the product format S. You go see your S. Ya, saya punya S ni kan. Okay, chlorine gas I want formula Cl2. Sometime I will ask you what's the color of the gas you collected at S, like that. Boleh? Explain your answer based on your selection of the ion discharge. Why you choose chloride ion to discharge? Satu markah, right? Reason is chloride ion has higher concentration than hydroxide ion. Itu saja. Boleh? Describe the confirmatory test. Underline the word confirmatory. Every time SPM, minimum satu confirmatory test akan keluar. Minimum 2 lah. Satu untuk gas, satu untuk chapter 6, N ion or cat ion, that part. Okay. Confirmatory test, the formula is how the cow make noise. Moo. M-O. Moo. Method and observation. Boleh? Tetap keluar. Ini ialah peraturan-peraturan SPM. Okay. Method. Okay lah. Describe the confirmatory test for the product form at U. U ada siapa? Oxygen gas. Boleh? So, number 1, collect the gas in a test tube. Number 2, insert. Ingat insert a glowing wooden splinter into the test tube. Kena masukkan dalam. Boleh? That's your method, your M. Okay? What's your observation? Glowing wooden splinter lights up atau rekindles. Boleh? Di sini ya. Okay. Ini contoh untuk oksigen. Maybe I'm going to ask you hydrogen. Maybe I'm going to ask you how you test chlorine. Boleh? Okay. Jadi you come to the next. We have metal X. Okay. Ingat ingat bye-bye all this. Okay. Teacher recall back. You have mana? What's the English version? Potassium hexacyanopherrate 3. Last year our Selangor percubaan ini keluar. What's the use of? What's the function of potassium hexacyanopherrate 3? Catat. To prove the presence of iron 2 ion. Boleh? To prove the presence of iron 2 ion. Okay, iron 2 Fe2+. Kalau Fe2+ ada, what does it show? Catat. Blue spot. If I say the blue spot, meanings rusting occur. See, I give you 3 point already for you. Hexacyanopherrate 3, number 1, to test the presence of Fe2+. If you have Fe2+, how do you see? Blue spots form. Kalau ada blue spots, what's my conclusion? Rusting occur. Boleh? Kalau rusting occur, that means the metal I coil on iron nail should be less electropositive than iron. Duduk di bawah Fe. Boleh ya? Now we go see. So that's about hexacyanopherrate 3. And then what's the function of phenolphthalein? Ini pun soalan Selangor last year keluar. Phenolphthalein. To detect the presence ataupun to prove the presence of hydroxide ion. When you have hydroxide ion, pink spot will form. Pink spot, you catat. Pink spot. If I say the pink spot, what's my conclusion? Rusting is prevent. Tada rusting. Boleh? So, bila ada blue spot, rusting occur. When you have pink spot, no rusting occur. Kalau pink spot, no rusting, right? That means The metal you coil on the iron nail is the metal which is more electropositive than iron. Should be like magnesium or zinc. Aluminium pun boleh lah. Okay, now we see. Okay, and then one more. Why you are using jelly solution? To freeze the observation and to see clearly the observation. To freeze and see clearly the observation. Ingat itulah we do all this. Okay. Now you see first one. High intensity of pink. Oh, ada pink. Catat. OH1 minus present. Catat. Conclusion. No rusting. Jadi metal X must be magnesium or zinc lah. Then you see the second one. Okay, I've got one more point here. No dark blue. No dark blue form. That means no rusting lah. No Fe2 plus. No rusting. Okay, go to set 2. I'm using metal Y. What happened? High intensity of dark blue solution form. Okay, catat. Fe2 plus present. You have Fe2 plus. Kalau ada Fe2 plus, rusting occur. If rusting occur, that means your Y must be copper, lead or silver. Okay, can dark blue lah. Okay, if the intensity of blue is more mean, you can see they are very far. Okay, and then down there low intensity of pink. So tak kisahlah, sudah tahu rusting occur, right? Okay, now you answer the question. Explain the difference. Explain the difference in observation of set 1 and 2. I'm not asking the observation. Apa perbezaan? Jadi you make one table. You better make one table and answer like that. You can make even the real SPM also sini boleh buat satu table. Okay, and whatever you talk about set 1, you also must talk to set 2. Kalau tak ada dalam ayat yang sama, you have to mention, okay. Okay, now you see, we make one table ready, set 1, set 2, right? So my point 1, Fe2 plus ion absent ataupun no Fe2 plus ion, neo, tada. And then set 2 pula, Fe2 plus ion present. You don't make table, you kena buat ayat panjang. In set 1, ion 2 plus ion present, whereas in set 2, there is no Fe2 plus ion. Boleh? Macam itu. Point kedua, 3 pasang jawapan Cikgu Mawan, no rusting. Set 1. You go to set 2, rusting occur. Point 2. Point 3, you can give the contoh X lah. X is magnesium. Y is copper. Number 4, okay. X is more electropositive than Fe. This side, Y is less electropositive than iron. Boleh? Teacher just purposely give 4 lah, because sometimes they will say no rusting and then Fe2 plus present, isi yang sama. Boleh? Okay, boleh anything, you can make table, you can give the similar comparison. Okay, itu satu contoh lah. After that, you go see the kapala. This kapala, 2 years once SPM will keluar punya. Okay, they normally go put zinc lah, zinc, magnesium at the body here. Based on your answer 8B1. 8B1, what you answer? Yeah, your metal also, you suggest everything, right? Okay, choose the metal that's suitable. Which metal? X ke Y? You can say X. If you name your X as a magnesium, boleh gunakan nama itu juga. Or zinc also can. Okay. Okay. A metal that's suitable to be used as sacrificial metal on the body of the ship. Explain. So number 1, you tell me what metal. Okay. You can say X. You can say magnesium or you can say zinc. Number 2, the metal lah. X is more electropositive than iron. Ataupun Mg is more electropositive. Number 3. Okay. What does happen to the metal? Mg atau metal X undergo oxidation and prevent rusting. Boleh? 3 markah, 3 point. You must do 1, 2, 3. Boleh Okay. After that, okay. Your following question, page 14, lebih kurang highlight Cuba highlight. Okay, fine. Now teacher want to go to page 16. Page 16, you go. Displacement of metal from its salt solution. Page 16. Okay, you see, lead to nitrate solution, I put iron. That means I want to displace out lead from the salt solution using iron. Can occur or not? Yes, can. Okay, why? Iron is more electropositive than lead. You see, they say gray solid form, right? That means your lead is displaced. Boleh? So what's the reason? Iron is more electropositive than Pb. Now this is the next one. Copper to nitrate, but teacher put, I'm sorry, lead to nitrate, I put copper. Copper is less electropositive than Pb. There is no reaction, cannot displace out. Boleh? Based on table 3, explain the difference in the observation. Lebih kurang sama. Boleh? Just like just now, right? How to answer? Again, I make the table. See, set 1, set 2. Set 1, set 2. Satu, what I say? Displacement of PB occur. Ataupun PB is displaced. And then the next one, displacement of PB does not occur. Ataupun PB not displaced. Okay? Banyak cara lah you can say PB, the first one PB is present. Sana PB is not present. Okay? Point kedua, iron is more electropositive than PB. Set 2 pula, copper is less electropositive than PB. Okay? Point 3, iron undergo oxidation. Okay? And Pb2 plus ion undergo reduction. Boleh? The dua you cannot say anything because no reaction, you letak dash. Okay. Number 4, lead atom formed. Okay. Then there lead atom does not form. Ini lebih macam jawapan pertama, right? That's why just a backup I give you more than one. Okay. Okay. Then okay. Okay, all of you go to page 61. 61. Okay. You go 61 and go 69 together. 61 and 69 ataupun you pegang macam ini. Boleh? Okay, now you memang ada satu soalan alkan alkane. Boleh? Alkan alkane ada from chapter 2 teacher hanya bagi inilah. Okay, in one table I'm going to put alkanes and alkanes. Boleh? You should know the formula. Alkan CnH2n campur 2, the single bond, right? The double bond CnH2n itu saja. So if I give you a list, C3H6, C3H8, C4H8, C4H10 dalam satu jadual. I jumble up already everything. Okay. Number 1, I will ask you, what's the meaning of homologous series? Apa maksud homologous series? What's homologous series? Because right now you must know the definition homologous series, carbon compound, hydrocarbon, saturated hydrocarbon, and also what is organic compound. You know the front part, all we see the definition, right? Definitely when they want to start this question, they will ask you, okay, what's the meaning of hydrocarbon compound? What's the meaning of homologous series? What's the meaning of unsaturated hydrocarbon? And give one example. Boleh? Okay, fine. Now you see this picture. After that, maybe teacher will say, classify the organic compounds into saturated hydrocarbon and unsaturated hydrocarbon. Jadi you buat satu table, saturated is single bond, unsaturated is double bond or triple bond pun boleh lah, you asingkan. Okay. After that, I will say like ethene, C2H4. Okay. Draw the structural formula and label the functional group. So lukislah. After that, label mean you circle it. Circle and tunjuklah inilah functional group. Okay. Macam itu. Then, you ada juga satu chemical equation here where maybe teacher use pantene. P5H10. Pantene burn in excess oxygen. I will ask you, what's the product forms? Carbon dioxide and water. Okay. You want to test the gas, what solution you will be using? You tell lime water. Okay. Then what's the observation? Lime water turns cloudy. Okay, fine. Now write chemical equation for pantene. C5H10, right? Campur O2. CO2 campur H2O, right? You want to balance hydrocarbon, okay? Teacher already teach you, right? CHO, CHO. Number one, you balance your carbon. Number two, you balance your hydrogen. Next, you balance your O, oxygen. Cukup. Boleh? And then as usual, you solve the problem. I am Mr. MPV. Information. That means chemical equation kena ada lah. After that, mole. Whatever information you have should be in mole. Kalau tada, you tukar kepada mole. After that, I am Mr. Mole ratio. From where you got the info to what to find, you buat perkaitan. And you write properly, you know. Last year's Selangor paper, mole ratio 2 markah. From there, you will know the substance you're going to find berapa mole. Maybe I will say calculate the mass of carbon dioxide. Then you calculate lah. From mole you tukar N equals to mass over molar mass. Boleh? Macam tu. You almost like that, you have more than 10 question. More than 10 question, okay? Okay, last question. Voltaic cell, 2 bikar. Maybe example, 1 beaker I put zinc strip. Another beaker I put silver. And then I connect with wire and voltmeter. In the middle there, teacher put salt bridge. Boleh ya? Zinc, I dip into zinc nitrate solution. Silver, I dip into silver nitrate solution. Boleh? Number 1, what is redox? Number 2, what's the function of salt bridge? Number 3, okay, which one is your positive terminal, and explain. Okay? Boleh? Always teacher asks negative terminal, right? Maybe exam, I'm going to ask positive terminal. Why it's positive terminal? So you will say Ag. Why Ag is positive terminal? Because Ag is less electropositive than zinc. Boleh? Next, what's your observation at anode and cathode? Anode, you are using zinc. Cathode, you are using silver, right? At anode, I can see my zinc strip become thinner. Cathode, electrons going down to the solution. Solution, I have silver ion and hydrogen ion. The one more E0 value positive will receive the electron. Silver receive electron. Who can tell me silver ialah 1 plus ke 2 plus? Silver. Ag 1 plus. So what you can see at your Ag there, silvery solid. Boleh? Grey solid. Boleh ya? Okay. So from there, cell notation cikgu akan tanya. Tetap berturu-turu dalam SPM sudah keluar. Okay. Anode, salt bridge, cathode. Anode, zinc atom undergo oxidation, becomes Zn2 plus, right? Zinc slash Zn2 plus, double slash. And then go there, reduction. Who under reduction? Your case, silver ion. Maybe teacher will give some other solution also in the exam. You jaga-jaga. So Ag1 plus, single slash, become Ag atom. Boleh? Okay, fine lah. All that like that. Okay. Then suddenly I will say lah, I want to change the silver electrode with copper and copper to sulfate. Okay, then you have to terangkan semua lah. Boleh ya? And then Srini Watson having one problem. He bought a key, iron key, but the iron key is getting rusting. Suggest how do you overcome this problem and explain 5 markah. So he can do electroplating. Betul? And then you tell lah, when you do electroplating, and now you put the metal which going to help you do electroplate. Example, anode, I put copper. Cathode, I put the iron key. An iron key, okay. And then 1 beaker you must use. You are using copper. Jadi copper to sulfate solution 1 molarity. Boleh? And dip inside. Okay. Dip your copper electrode and also iron key. Okay. Immerse completely. But before that, what you say? Copper electrode connected to the anode of the battery using a connecting wire. Iron key is connected to the cathode of the battery using connecting wire. Lepas tu, copper electrode and the iron key are fully immersed into the solution. Next, turn on your switch. Itu saja. Boleh ya? So what you will see, your copper electrode become thinner. At iron key, what you observe? A layer of brown solid forms. Boleh? Okay, macam itu. Okay, and then I think itu sajalah. Okay, itu saja. Someone turn on right now. We have about 115 student, tolak 4 cikgu, 3 cikgu, I think cikgu Ita ada kan? Tolak 3 cikgu, 115, right? 112, very good kehadiran. Okay, so all the best for tomorrow. Okay, sedikit recall back how to prepare soluble salt and also how to prepare insoluble salt. Boleh? And then you go sleep. You can do very well. Okay, baca secara teliti semua soalan. Okay? Okay, so please someone turn on your camera. I can screenshot. Okay? Uh, okay, cepat. Where is Varishmon? Where is Enrico mana? Enrico enter or not today? Hey, don't go out. Don't go out first. Teacher take picture. Please turn on your camera. A few people. Cepat, cepat. Time's up already. You must go sleep. If not the same gambar only, I make the laporan. Okay, Ko Shifi, siapa lagi? Wong Shihina. Okay, where is Anson? Where is Anson? Where is Jason? Where is Kenshi? Where is Tamish? Tamish tak datang ah? Cepat, cepat. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cepat. Yap, Junho. Nitish mana? How to give you kehadiran macam ni ya? Okay, same gambar only I show. Okay, to the school. Cepat, cepat. Cepat lah, you want A plus, right? Srinivasan, what's your face is that? Like that ah? Cepat lah. Teacher also must go sleep. Okay, tapala, you all are very shy. I just take your picture like that only. Okay. Okay. So, thank you so much, dear boys and girls. Hari ni kehadiran very good. Okay. Okay. Okay, bye-bye semua. Keluar, you all can go rest now lah. Today our kehadiran is 113. Okay, good.